Hey YouTube, as many of you may have heard, it's End of the World, so happy End of the World Day. The other day I was cleaning the bathroom, actually it was yesterday, and Jay was asking me, okay, if the world's ending tomorrow, why the heck are you cleaning the bathroom? To which I had to give a very long-suffering and patient sigh, because I think everybody's getting a little bit caught up with this whole herald camping thing, and I remember driving around seeing the billboards all over town for the last month. End of the world is coming, Bible guarantees it. Well, the person who did this, his name is Harold Camping, and it's not actually the first time that he thinks he's calculated the end of the world. He actually did it in 1994 and had a bunch of people selling their belongings and gathering in rec centers, dressed in their Sunday best, waiting to go off to heaven. So this is actually time number 2 for him. He thinks he's based his calculations off of all the genealogies in the Bible, and he thinks he can date the beginning of the world and when Jesus' actual crucifixion was, and a lot of things. And there's been a lot of derision about the people who follow him, and a lot of scorn and anger. And you know, everybody's going to have their own response to this and their own beliefs. For myself, in my own opinion, I think kind of what drives a lot of this is fear, and I think there are going to be a lot of people the day after the supposed end of the day after today, really, that are going to feel kind of silly and taken advantage of. And I personally can't find it in my heart to make fun or take advantage of those people. All the guys who are running around saying, "Hey, when you're off to heaven, can I have your stuff?" Partially because I know what it feels like to grow up in that environment and what mindset it is there. I can't find anything in my heart but compassion for those people, and I think that there are going to be a lot of very let down people tomorrow morning when we all wake up. Because, I mean, even going back to the Bible, it says very clearly, Jesus even said, you know, nobody knows the date of the end of the world. Nobody but God. Not even Jesus. Jesus, who is supposed to be God's son, you know, on the right hand of him in heaven, even he doesn't even know when that last day is supposed to be. So how in the world is Harold Camping going to figure it out? So anyway, I've been running around all morning humming the REM's The End of the World as We Know It to myself. And
it's the end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine.
Okay, you guys will probably want to get therapy now to get that out of your ear. But we want to hear from you guys. How are you spending today, and what would you do if it was the end of the world? So,
okay, well, no. How would you spend your last day on Earth?
That's what I just asked.
No, you asked them. I want to know how you would spend your last day on Earth.
You know, I spent so much of my life, because I grew up in a Christian religion, I spent so much of my life being afraid of the things that I read in Revelations, and there's still a lot of that in there, that I don't want to be in that mindset anymore. I don't want to look at the end of the world in that way. I want to spend it with somebody I loved, you know, not necessarily being afraid that the world's going to end at any second.
Who?
Huh?
Who do you love so much you want to spend the last day of your life with?
I don't know, I'll think of somebody.
I know what you'd be doing. You'd be watching Star Wars.
Huh?
Sell out.
Well, you know, they say you can't take it with you. Alright, bye YouTube.
And I believe that our love will fight its way through the current as the waves